Everybody, what's up? What's up? Welcome to W3 MCT. Today we're going to go over using and interacting with the blockchain. We're going to go over Star Atlas, right? Star Atlas. I think you guys are going to like this. I really enjoy this game. And at the same time, you get to use the blockchain. You get to practice how to interact with the blockchain, how to interact with the web-based wallet, with the Solana blockchain, and you get to start uh, being part of this new Web3 ecosystem and this new game that's available. Now, so in the past, like, you might get lucky, if they happen to release something and there's wallet activity, they might do an airdrop and all this other stuff, right? But let's just look past that. Let's look beyond coming to the blockchain solely just to you know be lucky enough to get an airdrop, right? Let's just actually think about the possibilities of enhancing your future, enhancing your financial future. So I had to focus on looking at money and capital in a totally new perspective, right? I had to figure out, all right, look, I know I suck at money and I need to get better at this, right? This was what my mind was before I started trading, before I got into crypto, before I got into blockchain and Web3, right? I knew that I was missing some type of information. I knew that there were other people in this world making five, six-figure type of days, and I was struggling to make three, four figures in a week, right? It was crazy. And I entered into a room of traders, and man, they were talking about 20,000, 30,000. Some were even making 100 plus thousand. And I'm just like, my brain was just like, pfft. I'm like, wait a minute. People actually communicate in five, six figures in a day? That's possible? Right? So once I knew that was a possibility, so the next thing became was like, all right, how do I make this within arm's reach, right? Like, how do I just get 10% of that, 1% of that? How do I find how to incorporate that into my life? So it became this mission, this journey, in I call it enhance your future self. And the reason why I say this is because, yo guys, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, I want to enhance myself. Like, this is a selfish journey, selfish YouTube channel, which is probably why my channel is terrible when it comes to consistency, because like, I'm just putting in the work, and sometimes the work is not telling y'all about it, right? Not creating content to record and then share with you guys, okay? So I'm working on that part, like sharing actually everything that I've been doing, but a lot of time goes into actually learning this stuff, networking with other people, traveling, uh, do, just being a husband, a father, a homeowner. Like, just there's a lot that goes with this, right? And also, when you are somebody that actually engages in other people's community, it's kind of difficult to stay committed in and consistent with your own branding and content creation. And it's not an excuse, but there's a lot of people out here that's talking about this, right? But they're not really engaging in other people's community. Like, I don't see them. And I'm part of a lot of different communities, okay? And I interact in a lot of different communities because I actually care. Like, I actually want to create engagement. I actually want to network with you. If you've seen me in your community, right, in part of your projects, a part of any of your businesses or anything that you've done, I 100% genuinely want to become more valuable. So I know that I can become more valuable by actually being an active community member in your circle. Okay, so guys, you girls, whoever's watching, you guys gotta put in the time, right? Especially when it comes to blockchain, you have to put in the time interacting with other projects. Okay, if you're working, if you're in one Discord, okay, be in your Discord, the main one that you enjoy, but like, how are you going to expand your mind if you're not actually checking out other communities, right? We're forgetting that blockchain and Web3 is called peer to peer. All right, it's not, oh, I'm here, I'm a Bitcoin, oh, I'm an Ethereum, oh, I'm a Solana, oh, I'm a Litecoin, oh, I'm an Algorand, oh, I'm a this, I'm a that, right? It's not you're just this singular individual, and how dare you go talk to another crypto project, and how dare, like, that's not what this is. And if you think that's what this is, I feel sorry for you, all right? Because you have a historic ancient mindset. Okay, that is why we created this new ecosystem, right? That was why people were forgotten. That is why some groups were rewarded over other groups. That's why some people didn't level up in life and other people did. Sometimes it didn't come down to put it into work. Sometimes it was just lack of knowledge, lack of access to information, unable to even attend investment groups, investment plans, even investment opportunities, right? To level up and put your capital to work. Okay, so that's what happened, guys. All right, let's not forget this. Let's not forget this. I get it. Everyone's, all like, oh, it's the bear market. Oh, number go down. Oh, boo hoo hoo. Let's stop. Put that shit to the side and let's figure out, how do we strategize, okay? Now, there's a couple ways you can strategize, and you can do it in an entertaining way and having fun. And if for the ones that want to be more like a robot, I'm so serious, da 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 numbers, right? Like, there's ways for you to do that too. So today's video, we're gonna go over two ways, because I know if I talk too much, you're gonna fall asleep because your attention span is like, and then so hey, my attention span's fine. Don't get mad at me because you can't pay attention, right? Because we gotta alter the way we communicate because you're so sensitive, right? And you can't handle the truth, okay? But hey, look, let me tell you this, the real world, okay? That's what it is. You have to be able to put in the work multiple times over and over again, all right? And sometimes putting in that work requires you to multitask and pay attention to a given subject for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. What? You mean you gotta actually sit down for an hour and actually learn something? Oh man, why would you do that? You go to freaking school every day, you go to work every day, you do all of these other activities that you spend hours and hours and hours doing, right? That hardly makes you enough money to get by. But the one thing that can actually increase your value, that will then correlate to you becoming an asset. And if you are an asset, assets appreciate over time. So it is inevitable that you will appreciate over time, meaning that you will increase in value over time. And if you increase in value over time, you will become a magnet to other people that also want to increase the value of themselves. Therefore, you will become a magnet to generating more capital for yourselves, for your family, for whatever it is that you want to do. Now, money is not the end all be all, right? But money is something that will allow you to focus on maybe your passion project, or to run a certain business, or maybe to travel, or maybe to have peace of mind so you're not concerned about living paycheck to paycheck, right? Maybe you feel like you're in a, you're stuck in a rock in a hard place and you just can't move. You can't figure out how you got to do, you can't move from here because your significant other is working over there, and then this and that and that and this, and your credit score and your report and all of these things is just piling on, and you just don't know what to do. I get it, yo. Like, I get it. Okay? I get it. And that's what I've I've focused all of my time trying to figure out what I need to do to enhance myself to the next level at a little bit of a faster pace. Because, man, if I knew this information years ago, it would be wow. All right. But it is what it is. All right. God gives you information at the time you are ready for it. Okay. So wherever you are in your life, if this is the first time you are receiving this information, is the first time you're seeing my video in my page, okay, there's a reason for that. And it's take advantage of it. Don't click over and watch another video. It's just because you feel like laughing, right? We're going to put in some work in this video so you can level up and level up your financial future. All right. So this the most important thing everybody always talks about is mindset, but we're not going to get into that video because mindset will develop over time. All right. I really don't like people that talk about mindset and say, oh, you need to do the mindset first, right? You have to kumbaya and then this. Yo, we get it, right? I know you're sick and tired of hearing that shit. I know you are, because if I am, I know you are, all right? And I'm not saying that mindset isn't important. What I'm saying is that just we need to take a step back, and we need to just put in the work and accept and believe in our faith that we will obtain the mindset over time, all right, through our actions and behaviors, through the choices that we make. All right. So if you have a mentor, if you have someone that is successful that you would like to emulate, right? That you would like to at least achieve the level that they are. Number one, it's not about, oh, they're better than you, they're not better than you, or how dare they think that I'm this and I'm that. Look, let's just be 100. They clearly have figured something out that financially they're at a higher level than you, and that's okay. All right, that's okay. So what you got to say to yourself is, what do I have to do so I can find new ways to incorporate the things that that individual is doing into my life? So I don't mean you go to that person and you start copying what they're doing, because that may not work for you. So you say to yourself, all right, that person is a successful barber, right? Let's just use for examples. That person's a successful barber. What? But and they're cutting hairs. How do they become more successful and become a millionaire? Ooh, maybe he owns like 3 or 4 different barbershops. Collaboration. Maybe he's got a hold over the market through community engagement, through different events, right? Through lead generation. That's marketing, right? So, or maybe somebody that's a crazy good real estate agent, or crazy good real estate investor. All right, what are they doing to do that, right? How come they're successful as an agent or as an investor? What are they doing to get their face in front of other people? So in sales, in life, in our journey, we need to become comfortable getting the attention of others. And then once we get the attention of others, the very next thing is that we need to transfer our belief system over to them. Now, hear me out. Don't all of a sudden start judging and be like, oh, you need to force your belief on others and da 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 da. How dare you? I'm supposed to have my own opinion. That's not what I'm talking about. All right. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean by transfer your belief onto others is that you need to come from a place that you've obtained valuable information, and that information is so valuable that you believe it to your core. You believe it so much that you want to shout it from the mountaintop. You believe it so much that you feel comfortable communicating what you're doing with anyone and with everyone, right? That you have the ability to repeat the thing that has changed your belief, okay? That has given you the confidence, all right? So what we're doing is that we are going to communicate in a way that it's infectious, that other people are like, wow, that guy really believes what he's doing. I want to believe in what I'm doing at the same level that person believes in what they're doing. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want you to go and start believing in what other people are doing. I want you to get the belief of what you are doing and bring it to a new level, that it becomes infectious, that other people then question themselves and they say, wow, shit, I don't think I believe enough. I don't think I'm going at this enough. I thought I knew what success was. I thought I knew how to win. I thought this, I thought that. But you didn't know, because it's okay you didn't know. You didn't have success in your corner, right? You didn't know what you didn't know. And that is perfectly okay. But what's not okay is that now you have reached a point where you've gained access to either new information or a new individual. What do you do with that? Right? So, how do we go on to the next level? The next level becomes, we need to start strategizing. We need to create a strategy in place that you are comfortable with, okay? A strategy that you can repeat for yourself, a strategy that is not overwhelming for you, okay? A strategy that is so convincing to yourself that you can repeat it to someone new in just a few words. I am focused on these three things: stronger, smarter, faster. Those are the three standards of my life that I am 100% committed to. Stronger, smarter, faster. Those three words allows me to prepare myself for the next level: stronger, smarter, faster. Every single day I am working on something that will help me become stronger, that will help me become faster, that will help me become smarter. Okay, I want to be so smart in the things that I am involved in that everyone around me says, oh, wow, damn, I need to step up my game. Oh, shit, he's going at it like that. Yo, I need to step up my game. I want to be fast at making decisions. That means I need to be so comfortable and confident and knowledgeable in the things that I'm involved in, so I have the ability to take action, to take massive action. That means I want to spend no more than 24 hours on any big decision. If it's a small decision or minute decision, like what are you going to do for the house? What are you going to eat? What are you going to do with this item that's taking up space in your house? Boom. Those need to be massive, massive action. That needs to be quick decisions, 30 seconds or less, right? Are you going to keep it or are you not going to keep it? Are you going to sell it or are you going to donate it? Are you going to move it here or are you going to move it there, right? You need to start making decisions, right? You need to start making decisions, okay? Stop dwelling in in limbo, okay? A lot of us we sit in limbo and we don't make a decision, right? And because of we do that, we delay our learning curve by so much. It's insane. Even if you make a decision and that happens to be something that may have not been the best choice at that time, I promise you it still works out to your advantage than not making a decision. Okay, and being indecisive and having the inability to make a leadership choice. All right. We have to become leaders of our own lifestyle. That comes into the next thing, right? Now I want to be smarter, stronger, faster, stronger in my faith, stronger in my belief, stronger in my ability to get to the next level, stronger in my ability to journey into uncomfortable rooms, uncomfortable situations, strong enough to challenge myself so I can become better, so I can reach new levels. I need to have enough strength so I can have the fortitude, the mental fortitude to reach new heights, new limits of my own individuality, my own individual self, role model for self. When I look in the mirror and I look at myself and I say, am I the same person I was yesterday? And if the answer is anything but yes, you aren't working hard enough. And I don't mean you have to work so hard that like you're like, oh, this is terrible. I'm just talking about you need daily engagement. Daily engagement. Whatever it is that you are working on, you need daily engagement. Okay? You need to communicate with someone that's at least 10 levels above where you're at, 5 levels above where you're at, 1 level above where you're at, and 2 levels of people below you. All right? That gives you 5. All right? Those 5 individuals will keep you humbled, will keep you motivated, will keep you challenged, right? And will keep you busy. All right? Those 5, if you do and you make these 5 individuals like the best for each one for yourself, I promise you, you will enhance yourself to the next level. All right? So we're going over that one more time. We need 1 person 10 levels above, 1 person 5 levels above, right? 1 person 1 level above, and then 2 people 1 level below or 2 levels below. Okay. The reason why we want 2 levels, we want people below the current level that we are at, because you have learned something new and there is always something you can help the next person out. Okay, whatever level you are on, all right, you've reached that level by obtaining new information. So whatever that new information you've obtained, start sharing that with everyone else, okay? Because then that would also solidify, it will solidify the level that you've reached, okay? And it would also help you build the confident levels that you need to continue to progress forward, right? Because if we just continue obtaining information, and you never really execute on that information, you truly never know where you fit, right? Where you sit in the totem pole. You really don't know where you are. And because of that, you will always have confidence issues. You will always have issues of disbelief and not understanding your worth. All right. So that is why we have the two levels below, not because you're better than them, because you have new information and you want to share it with those that don't have access to that information yet. We want someone that's currently on the same level as you, right? Because it's good to have someone that you can bounce off your ideas and bounce off your current things, the things that you're currently working on, right? You can have someone else to go ahead and communicate with, right? You can help each other receive this new information. You got one person that's a 5 levels above you, okay? Because you want that to be within arm's reach, all right? You want someone that's within arm's reach, right? That's still above you, but you're like, I can see myself getting there. Because if we get somebody that's 10 times above us and we don't have the one in between it, all right? What I've noticed is that what we do is that we see it and we value it, but we come from a place of, I you know, it's like, how do I put it? Put it on a pedestal, right? It's like a celebrity trying to give you, motivation and strategy and structure, and you're like, man, all that information is great. I believe you. This is amazing. Hoorah! I'm excited. But then you go home and you don't really execute on it, because then you would give yourself this excuse of, oh, that's a celebrity. Of course they can do it. Oh, that's an athlete. Of course they can do it. Oh, that person's already a millionaire. Of course they can do it, right? You give yourself these obstacles, right? And these fearful thoughts, right? False expectations appearing real. These fearful thoughts in your mind, and then you start to disengage. Okay, so that's why it's important to have someone that is halfway there, because then if you really have someone that's helping you halfway there, that you're learning from, and that's within arm's reach, your belief system says, wow, I can actually do this. Wow, I can actually reach it. Like I can touch it. I can see myself obtaining that level. And then next thing you know, you reach that level, and then next thing you know, you're doing the same thing with with the next 5, and then you're 10 levels up, right? But and as you continue to progress, you still continue to have your 5. Now, this is one of the hardest parts. These 5 individuals are going to be interchangeable, because as you increase your levels, your 5 people should be increasing as well. Okay, so that may change. Now, that doesn't mean they're out of your network for life. Like, that's not what this is about, right? It's not like, oh, you go learn from them and then you shut them out and you're gone and then see you later, right? No, that's not what it is. You still keep your bridges together, right? You don't burn any bridges. You still become accessible to everyone that you've had on your 5. I don't know what we should call this, right? We're gonna figure something out, okay? But we should, that still needs to be obtainable, and you still need to cherish that, okay? Because that is what allowed you to get to your next level, right? And enhance your future self. But the thing is, you need to respect the game and respect the strategy. And if you want to continue to move up the totem pole, you will then eventually will have to, well, your number twos are going to become the next fives, and the fives are going to be the tens, and then you're going to be the 10x. You're going to be at the 10x level of it one day, right? So then now you need to find someone that's 10 times above where your at level is. So for example, right? So say you're at like, $10,000, and you want to find a way to multiply that $10,000 to 100,000, right? So that's a 10x level, right? So we're going to find somebody that's already around that 100,000 level. Okay, so then that's your 10x, right? And then we're gonna find someone that's around that 50,000 level, right? So that's your 5x. And then you're gonna find someone else that's around, another 15,000, 12,000, 10,000 around you, right? Around that level, okay? And then you're gonna find someone that's probably around 8,000 and 7,000, right? A little bit below, or maybe even a five, right? Or 6,000, a little below, so you can teach them that new information to get to 10. All right. And then if you're actually staying committed to what you're doing, and then what happens is, of like, once you become the 50,000, right? Okay, that person that's at 10,000, that was at 100,000, all right, may start to transition out. I would still keep them in the loop until you reach 100,000. But the 50,000 person, right now, that the 5x, your 5x now is going to be different, right? So my point is that you're always going to be working towards enhancing yourself. You're always going to be working towards new levels, reaching out to new people, and challenging yourself, right? So we need to get comfortable with this journey, right? So let's not get comfortable in saying this is it, and I'm not going to do anything else but this, right? Let's not get comfortable when it comes to there. Okay? We want to be open-minded so we can obtain new information, so we can use that information and incorporate it in your business or whatever it is that you're doing in life. So how do we do all of this? Well, I'm focused on Web3 and blockchain, and one of the ways that we're putting our capital to work is through yield farming. We can use Star Atlas right now. So Star Atlas, it's a fun game that will reward you when you have like your fleet of ships and stuff. So right now I have to just like build up my consumables here, and it's cool because you get to learn how to use the blockchain as well. So yes, this is a game, but this is also in preparation to other things that we're going to be talking about on this channel as well. So let's go ahead, just go over an example. So right now what we're doing is I'm getting some ammunition for, or some consumables there. I had grabbed some food, some fuel, a toolkit. Right now I got to get this, and it utilizes Atlas. Okay, so I have actually 93,000 in my inventory already. I actually don't need any more of this, so we're good. So let's go ahead and just like, we're gonna take a look at the, let's go to my fleet so you can actually see what it is that we're doing here. This is the storyline. All right, the faction fleet. Okay, so this is my fleet, and how you can earn rewards by enlisting your ships to the faction fleet. Okay, so and this fleet right here makes about 12 Atlas rewards daily, and so I need to keep track of this because I need fuel, food, ammo, and health. And right now I need to manage this fleet, right? So this is currently not producing for me. So we need this to produce. So right now I need to add some things here. We're gonna need to repair it, and I might as well resupply everything else here too. So let's go ahead and repair. So right now it's looking for the toolkit in my wallet, right? So, well, we need to actually have access to our wallet so we can communicate with the blockchain. All right, and I was doing this with one hand, and I think. Oh my gosh! All right, hold on. I got it. 1 second. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay. So now, all right. So now it's saying, hey, we need to send 987 tool to repair your fleet. Can you confirm this transaction? So we're gonna say yes, confirm. Right. So we're signing the transaction on the blockchain. If we wanted to, we can actually look at the blockchain explorer, and then what you'll see is the actual transaction. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now because we already been I've already been ranting enough, and I hadn't given you guys enough of actual some actual activity here. So while this is repairing here, usually it's much faster than this. Okay. Oh wait, why was there an issue? Let me see what's going on. See, I don't know if everybody want to hit confirm again, because then if the first one didn't go through. There we go. Fleet repair. All right. Your fleet has successfully been repaired. All right. So the fleet health is 100%. Now I can, you know what? Let me just resupply all while I'm here. So, because anytime, like if the fuel or food or ammo, if any of that goes down, and then it's not going to be working. So then I won't be rewarded on it. So we're gonna keep that right now. So you can see 196 food, 415 fuel, 741 in ammo. We're gonna click confirm, right? So we're confirming the transaction, right? We're saying, hey, I signed the transaction using my wallet. We're gonna transfer over those tokens, the items over to the contract, right? To the smart contract. And this is all on the Solana blockchain. Okay. So while whoa, I'm sorry, I don't know what I was waiting for, some kind of indication or indicator, but you can see here everything is already now filled up. Let's go ahead and close that out, and let's go down to the next one, the Pierce X4. You can see this one makes about 1.9 Atlas per day. But right now the fuel is out, so it's not doing anything. We got two ships here, so let's go ahead and we're gonna claim some Atlas first. Okay, so now we're gonna claim some Atlas. All right. This is gonna be a receivable, so I've received. This is gonna be a deposit transaction. All right, so you see that it's in green. All right, so I'm gonna receive 1.0485. All right, Atlas. We're gonna confirm that. Okay, once we confirm it, and then you're going to see the pending rewards go to zero. Right, so now that's at zero. Now you can see up here quickly, right? It was like this, but now we are back at work, so you can see that it's starting to accumulate some Atlas there, right? So we're going to click on manage fleet here, and we need to resupply the fuel, food, ammo, and then we're going to repair the fleet. So we're going to do resupply all first. All right, let me do that first. So same thing like before, we're going to click resupply all. So now we're just interacting with the blockchain. We're right with the smart contract, right? So then say, hey, we need to send these items, all right, over to the fleet. Okay. And we're going to confirm it. All right. And we should see all of this update, right? We should see all of this update like the other one. All right. Beautiful. All right, now you can see the fleet health is actually back to 100%. Interesting, right? So now that's good to go. We can scroll on down. All right, we'll start to see this to work again. Let's scroll on down to the other ones, right? We have here, this one makes 6.25 per day, but it's currently not working for us right now because it looks like the fuel is low and it's out. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did before. We're gonna claim some Atlas. Okay. I actually really want to get some more ships for my fleet. Um, and we're going to go over the marketplace. But I don't know if I have enough time in this video because I do have a real estate training coming up in about 15-20 minutes or so. So I need to make sure that I'm there. All right, we're going to click manage fleet. So that went good here. We're going to resupply all. Excuse me. I'm going to resupply all, and now it should give us everything that we need. Okay. Let's see, food, fuel, ammo, and tool. So we have everything. We're going to click confirm. All right, we click confirm, and then after it transacts on the blockchain, everything gets updated. As you can see, boom, right? 1, 2, 3. So that is now fixed, and here we are back at work, pending, accumulating some more rewards. Okay, and then let's scroll down. We still have a lot more to do. All right, I'm not going to claim these because they're below 1. All right, so I'm just gonna actually manage the fleet and then resupply everything. Okay, and because yeah, I'm gonna allow it to accumulate some more. There's no reason for it to accumulate right now. And there's one of the things that I gotta start paying attention to is start checking this a little bit more often, because every time you know it goes red, it's not working for me, right? It's not farming, or um, the fleet's not working, right? So then yeah, so I'm not making any atlas, right? So we want to make sure that's not happening. So by being more, okay, sorry, I got distracted. All right, so confirm, that's doing that. Okay. Now imagine if we were doing this on Ethereum, right? This would be a little bit longer, okay? So every time you see this update and change, right? That's the blockchain. That's the Solana blockchain. It's working, it's transacting. On this one, I will actually go and show you on the Explorer what it looks like when we interact with the blockchain. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click view advanced. I don't want to do all that. I'm gonna click confirm. It used to actually show up on the bottom of the screen there, notification. But I'll show you guys on the next one. All right, because actually we got a lot to go over. All right, so now this is all good, right? So you can see everything is green. Now you can see here that's pending some more rewards. And the next thing, really, what I want to do is go over to the marketplace, and this is where you can get some more ships, get some more items, so you can put your capital to work, okay, or your crypto to work. Now this is a little bit different. When you swap out, right? I can sell all that, take all the total of my Atlas, and then swap it out on Radium, for some Sol or USDC or something like that, and then cash out if I wanted to. But I don't want to do that right now. So I want to put my capital to work, and I want to put my capital to work in a unique way. So this is a unique way of doing it, right? And go ahead, I can buy a ship, right? So if I wanted to buy a large ship here, say for example, we wanted to get this new boat, bit boat it's called, right? This bit boat is selling for 10,080. Wow, that's crazy shit. I don't have that kind of money. Let's go back to the small one, right? You see, yeah, this is real, guys. Like, you see this shit? Like, people are actually selling it for that stuff, or at least trying to. Um, right? Look at this one. It's trying to sell for 1,000. But the one person's like, hey, we don't need to sell for that much. We can go ahead and sell for $214. And the buyers are like, hey, maybe like I'll give you 150, yo. So we'll see if they take it. This was just recently. Let's go to, and then there's the X small and XX small. Let me try. What's this one going for? All right, this one's a little bit better. Is this a ship? Item details. This is a. It is a ship. It can fit one pilot and a navigator. What does it look like? Looks like a crab. It's an interesting looking ship. All right. Not too bad. Their origination price 795 USDC. Maybe back in the bull market, right? But not now. Let's go back to marketplace. Now people are selling it for 89. We got buyers at 72. Um, so this is really what it is. Okay. And if you have enough USDC, you can go ahead and buy it. I only got 36 USDC available, and it's 89. So I don't have enough for that one right now. Let me see if we go to the XX small. Maybe we got something over here, right? That I can get like a bike or something like that. Here we go. One for $8. This is $20, but we got somebody selling it for $8.39. Um, let me see, item detail. All right, it's kind of cool looking. All right. And let's just do it for video purposes. We're going to click buy. Um, Price per item. All right, $8.39. Let's see, one available. Let's see if we can buy it. Let's see if we can buy this. All right, and click confirm. And order complete. View inventory. And you can see view item that we just got a new ship. Okay, the Visa Solos, whatever, how you say that. Now, can I add this to my fleet? Ship enlistment. Yes, I can. So right, so I can enlist the ship here. We're gonna enlist the ship here, and we're gonna click enlist fleet. Now I could get other ships to enlist as well with it, but since we only have one, and I don't have enough time to do all of the rest of that, we're gonna just click enlist fleet. All right, so it's forming the fleet here. Please wait while your fleet is formed. We need to go ahead and give it approval. We'll go ahead and confirm it. Now that it's been confirmed, now this fleet should be earning for us. And that's how I just put $8.39 to work for me. Okay. So we're going to scroll on down. We can see the new fleet is right here. We're going to click manage fleet. Right. So now we need to load it up with everything. So let's supply it. Click resupply all. Now, how much do I actually will I actually make off of this $8 that I've used, right? Well, I'm supposedly in equity right now, right? It says that it's worth the origination price is worth $20 USDC. So maybe during the bull market, if I wanted to sell this, right, I can sell it for maybe $20 or more. But right now, I just spent $8, okay? And it's telling me this $8 will make 0.85 Atlas per day. So I don't know what's the price of Atlas. Let's quickly look that up. Let me see if I can look this up somewhere. Atlas, Star Atlas. 0.001. Okay, so I know it used to be higher. All right, so let's go to all times. Right, so it used to be 16 cents, 20 cents, right? All right, so now it's all the way down here. All right, so hey, now during the next bull market, right, will this accumulate in value? Absolutely. Everything else will accumulate in value. And I would be accumulating some Atlas right now through here. And then eventually, I will hodl it and then, see what we can do from there. Thank you again for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. We're going to go over some more stuff in the next video. We're going to go over Lofty Marketplace again. We had a very successful webinar for those that you can make it. If you didn't make it, you can head on over to w3mct.com and scroll down right here, and then the webinar is available for you right here. I would definitely highly recommend you guys checking it out. And then if you can also head on over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel and help me build up this subscriber list. My name is Simon. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are freaking awesome. I couldn't do this without you. Seriously, I really couldn't have done this without you. Let's continue to enhance ourselves to new levels, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.